Hello everyone, myself Sanat Kumar Swai, uh, assistant professor at Vedang Institute of Technology, Bhubaneswar. And in today's class, we'll be discussing about the Maslow's need hierarchy theory. Previously, in the previous classes also, we have already discussed more or less about the Maslow's theory. We'll be going deep into the Maslow's hierarchy theory in today's class. Okay, so we'll be going through few slides, be looking at few examples, and we'll see how it is how Maslow's hierarchy theory is integrated in our Indian society, particularly in the organizational sector in the Indian society. Okay, so so Maslow's hierarchy theory is a psychological theory. Okay, it was proposed by Abraham Maslow in the year 1943. Okay, we suggest that human needs can be arranged in a hierarchical order. Yeah, so we suggest that human needs. See, as a human, we have our needs. Okay, so human needs. Maslow arranged the needs of the human being in a hierarchical order. Okay, so what is the importance? I mean, what is the first need which need to be, which is important, and then it goes up and up. Okay, so the first need it starts from the basic physiological need. Okay, physiological need, and it progresses to the safety, love, and belongingness, esteem, and ultimately self-actualization. Okay, so it is in a hierarchical order. The needs which has been set up by Maslow, hierarchy of need, it is in a hierarchical order. Okay, so what happens that individuals must satisfy the lower level needs first. Okay, before progressing to the higher level ones. Okay, so we need to satisfy our lower needs before we are proceeding to the higher level needs. Okay, so this is Abraham Maslow in the year 1908 to 1970. So he believed that human beings are motivated to achieve certain needs. Okay, we are motivated to achieve certain needs of our as a human being. Okay, and he created the Maslow hierarchy of needs, right? He described the idea of self-actualization, the utmost need. Okay, when all the needs have been fulfilled, then the idea of self-actualization comes into play. Okay, next. So we'll be understanding the Maslow's hierarchy of needs through few examples, and we'll see how it is integrated in our society. Okay. So you see, the basic one is the physiological need. Okay. Well, as a human being, we definitely require the physiological needs is important for us. For example, air, water, food, shelter, sleep, clothing, reproduction. These are all our physiological needs. That is, irrespective of anyone staying in any part of the country or any part of the world, physiological needs are a requirement. After that comes the safety needs. Okay, what is our safety? Our personal safety, employment, job security. Okay, resources, our health security is important. Okay, and so on and so forth. Our safety needs should be fulfilled. Okay. After that comes the love and belonging. Definitely, as a human being, we long for love, we long for belonging, we love for friendship. Okay, some sort of intimacy must be there in our family relations. Okay, so a sense of connection. Okay, a sense of connection has to be in our day-to-day life. Okay, so that is the important aspect of our hierarchy needs. Okay, then comes the esteem. Esteem. What do you mean by esteem? Esteem means our self-respect. What is our self-respect? What is our self-esteem? Okay, we need some sort of recognition wherever we are, in whichever organization we are working. We need some sort of recognition for our job which we are doing. Okay, for the task we are doing, we need some sort of status as well. Okay, so there comes the self-esteem, and the last stage is the self-actualization. Okay, the desire to become one that one can be. Okay, whatever I want to become or whatever a person wants to become, he or she can become as he or she requires. Okay, or desires, we can say. So this is all about you can say this is a pyramid. Okay, it's like a pyramid, and it goes from down to the top. Okay, it sounds like a pyramid. Next, physiological need. As we have already discussed that as the most important requirement, as the most important need for our human survival. It is like food, water, shelter, and clothing. These are a basic need for anybody, any human being. Okay, without this, this is very impossible that a person can survive. Okay, so how that physiological needs have been fulfilled in a country like ours, like in a country like India. So you see, the government of India, there are various initiatives. Okay, various initiatives like the PDS. Okay, PDS means public distribution system. Okay, so through public distribution system, what happens is that the basic food like rice, okay, rice and wheat are being uh, provided to the poor people in a very nominal price. Okay, like 1 rupee a kilo. Okay, so that is the system which has been just an initiative which has been taken by the government of India. Moreover, the midday meal scheme in schools as well. Okay, in schools they are providing the midday meal schemes to fulfill the physiological needs. See, the food is very important part of our of day-to-day life, and definitely we need food as a basic requirement. So that basic requirement is been fulfilled by the government of India. Okay, not for everybody, for the people who are in genuine need of those food. Okay, next, safety needs. Okay, so what is safety? As a human being, we definitely require safety. There are a lot of safety. Okay, various kinds of safety issues are there. So the first one is personal safety. Okay, the first one is personal safety. Second is your financial security. Definitely, we require financial security in our life. Without financial, we are striving for financial security. Every one of us. Okay, we are working. Why are we working? Because we need financial security in our life. Okay. Next comes the health security. Extremely important. Okay, we need health security in our life. Okay, so that is why we there are a lot of schemes by the government of India or from the state government, like you see Ayushman Bharat, one of the health scheme, and the second one is Biju Swasthya Kalyan Yojana, BSKY, which has been given by the Odisha government. Okay, why? To secure the health issues. Okay, and also protection from various kinds of physical and emotional harm. We need protection and we need security from various kinds of physical and emotional harms. Okay, so if we are looking at the Indian context, we see the safety of women are normally considered a big issue these days. So the government of India has also taken various initiatives like Bharat Raksha Bandhan campaign. Okay, the government of India has taken up an initiative called Bharat Raksha Bandhan campaign, which focuses particularly on the issues of women and their empowerment, women empowerment. Okay, and how do they implement that? Implement is through laws. There are certain laws through which they are implementing those kinds of initiatives, like the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act. There's an act, Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act. So these kinds of examples are various initiatives which are being taken by the government of India or by the state government to provide the safety needs of its citizens. Okay. Next. Now comes the love and belonging. Once our safety needs are fulfilled, then comes the love and belonging. What do you mean by love and belonging? See, as a human being, we long for love. We want love. We want some sort of affection. A sense of belongingness has to happen in our day-to-day life. Okay. So what happens is that there are, in our Indian culture, particularly if we talk about the Indian culture, we have various strong family bonding. Okay, a sense of strong connection, social connection is happens in our in our culture. That's in our culture, Indian culture. Okay, so definitely we long for love. Definitely we long for belongingness. Okay, we seek affection in our day-to-day life or in our social life. So examples of fulfilling this need can be seen in family gatherings. So definitely in our cultural setting, we see there are a lot of family gatherings every now and then. Okay, religious there are various kinds of religious festivals in our day-to-day life. Okay, we celebrate our festivals in a community, okay, so that we share love, we share support, okay, and we have a sense of belonging. We have a sense of belonging that yes, we belong to those society, we belong to those culture where we celebrate these kinds of festival together. There's a togetherness, okay, a sense of yes, we belong to this particular culture, we belong to this particular social bonding or connection, okay. So that is all about the social love and belongingness. Next comes the esteem need. Needs means, what do you mean by esteem need? We require recognition. Recognition is a very important part in fulfilling our esteem needs, okay. Like we there's a sense of accomplishment. Yes, I have achieved so and so, okay. Definitely, as a human being, we demand some sort of recognition for our hard work, some sort of respect for our hard work, okay. So what happens is that particularly in India, academic achievements, there are academic achievements, okay, and you see there are social status, okay, professional accomplishment. So these are like, this plays a very important role, significant roles in fulfilling our esteems need, like for our self esteems need. Yes, I have achieved so and so academic achievements in our life, okay. What is the social status, okay. In our culture, if you see, there are very important, lot of importance has been given to the academic achievements, lot of importance has been given to social status, okay, what we have accomplished to date, okay. This plays a very significant role in giving us or fulfilling our esteems need, okay. So for example, we receive awards or recognitions in field like sports, academics or arts or any field, whichever field we choose to, okay. So those recognitions in our field of interest, they provide a sense of accomplishment and self worth to the people of our society. So that's a very important role self esteem plays, so that we feel that yes, there is a we have gained some recognition in the society, some sense of recognition in the society. That is what the importance of the esteem needs are, okay. next next is self actualization. So as we have already discussed that, what do you mean by self actualization is that you become whatever you want to become, okay. So it is the last stage or the highest level of Maslow's hierarchy, where the individual seeks personal growth, okay. The individual, they are seeking the personal growth, okay, and self fulfillment. There is a sense of self fulfillment that yes, I have achieved, I have fulfilled whatever my goal in life is, okay. And the realization of the potential. What is what is my realization, what is my potential, how am I going to realize my potential? That is important, okay. In India also, you see, there are a lot of pursuit, people pursue a lot of different types of interest they pursue, okay. Some pursue like spiritual interest, they have spiritual interest. Some has art interest, okay. Some have philanthropic interest. So there are a lot of other activities, extracurricular activities for to say, and that fulfills them. They have a sense of self fulfillment, okay, through doing different kinds of spiritual pursuit, spiritual things. If they are going for spiritual activities, or various kinds of artistic endeavors they are going through, okay, or various kinds of philanthropic. You see, there are a lot of people, they are engaged in philanthropy activities, okay, throughout their life. Why do they do so? What is the reason for doing philanthropy activities? It's just because of their self-actualization. They get a sense of self-fulfillment, like a personal growth. Okay, that's a realization that yes, I am doing something for the society. I am realizing my potential. Okay, and these kinds of activities, they contribute to the self-actualization. Okay. For example, also see, people are engaged in yoga, meditation, okay, various kinds of volunteering work also they do these days, okay. So that also helps them to facilitate their self-actualization, okay. Or you can say they connect with their inner self. They connect with their inner self and contribute positively to the society. See, people, I'm not saying that all are engaged in yoga, meditation, or volunteering, but there are a lot of other ways to fulfill those kinds of self fulfillment, okay, or towards your self growth, okay. Some other way, you must have a feeling that yes, I am growing, I am self fulfill. There is a sense of self fulfillment in myself, okay, and I am also realizing my true potential. So these kinds of activities actually help an individual towards self actualization, okay. Now, in example, if you take some example, we will see that, for instance, in India, okay, in Indian society, in Indian organizational setting, if we are observing the Maslow theory, how we are going to understand those Maslow theory, which how does it plays an important role in our society? You see, in the workplace, employee may prioritize, okay, job security as a basic need, okay, over opportunities for personal growth initially. You see, most of the people, they are interested for government jobs. Okay, why are they important for? Why they are interested for government job? Because it provides a job security. We give more importance to job security rather than various kinds of opportunities. Initially, I'm not, as per this example, it says initially. It's not like as a whole or it's the end of it, but initially people go towards job security. What is the security in the job? Okay, so people prefer government jobs over private jobs. Okay, next, once their basic needs are met, they might seek recognition and career advancement. Okay, so what happens once that first stage has been met, like your job security is met, then they will try towards career advancement. Like if you're staying in a particular job for a few months or few years and you are not growing, then there is a sense of resentment within you that yes, I am not growing, I need recognition. Yes, there is some there's no advancement in my career, so definitely they will try to advance in their career. So that is the second part once the first part is been met. Okay, next, additionally, in marketing, companies often appeal to different levels of need. If you talk about the marketing scenario, most of the companies, they are appealing to different levels of needs of their employees, okay, because their employees have different types of needs, particularly to the job roles they are seeking. Okay, for example, a food delivery service might emphasize convenience and affordability. Okay, what do you mean by that? Like a company which is having a delivery service, those employees, what they will seek, they will seek a convenience. They will emphasize convenience and affordability in their advertisement to attract customers. So that is their basic need. That's the basic requirement for those kinds of employees of those companies. Okay. So these examples demonstrate how Maslow's hierarchy of needs can be understood for human motivation. How we can motivate a human being, okay, within the context of Indian society. Okay. In the context of Indian society, how we are going to make people motivate or change their behavior in a more positive way. Okay, so that is why Maslow's hierarchy of needs can be integrated into the society. That once all the needs have been met, that needs should be met in a more proper way, so that the persons can be motivated. Okay, or we be able to understand what is the motivational behavior, how that can be changed, how that can be adapted or understood within the Indian society. Okay, so in summary, Maslow's need hierarchy theory provides a valuable insight into understanding motivations in different contexts, including within the Indian society and organization. So definitely, this model, Maslow hierarchy need theory model, provides a deep understanding, a deep insight of various organizations in our Indian society, how they are working, how they are functioning, how they are fulfilling the basic needs of the employees, and to understand what is their motivational level. Okay, their motivational level may be different from different employees. So by understanding the Maslow's hierarchy need theory, we will be able to understand the motivational level of those employees. Okay. So with this, we have come to the end of the slide, and I believe we have covered Maslow's hierarchy need theory thoroughly. However, if you need any other suggestions, or if you are facing any kind of other doubts in your in this particular class, you can just jot down those doubts, and we'll be more than happy to clear off your doubts in the next class. Okay. Thank you very much.